Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think there's good morning by the way, but I'm pretty sure there's a discrepancy within the routine, and I'm gonna talk about it. But I'm pretty sure we can't run. I'm not even joking. I'm gonna just give it a bit. I'm gonna walk a bit, but I don't think I can run. I'm not gonna lie. The joints actually are not even functional. Hold on. Let's walk, but I really doubt we could run. I'm not even kidding. I think we actually can't run today. Like it's actually kind of sad. Not sad, but it is what it is. But I highly doubt we actually can run today. We can walk, but we can't do stairs right now. But I don't think we can run today. I don't think the joints actually allow it. Like my mind would say yes we can run, but seriously, I don't think the body actually is able to run. The right ankle is super sore. I had a feeling this would happen yesterday because literally the moment I try to jog, it's gonna be in full pain. So I don't even know if we could. It's a really unfortunate, but it means that we have to temporarily do something else while we wait. Walking's fine, but I can already tell that the right shin is slightly sore, the left calf is slightly sore, but I have a feeling the moment we run, it's not gonna look very good. Oh, I don't think we actually can run. I'm not even joking. No, we can't. No way. When I do this right now, the right shin, no, the right ankle's like, no, it's not. I can't run. There's no way I can run. Oh no, there's no way. There's actually no way. It won't. It won't allow it. I see. So today we actually can't run. That's quite unfortunate, but literally today we can't run. There's no way. There's absolutely no way I can run. I literally can't even jog. That's how bad it's. That's how destroyed everything is. Like, oh no, can't run. That's, ladies and gentlemen, I actually can't run today. No joke. Like, even doing this, can't. I literally cannot. I mean, I could try, but that's not going to look very good. Oh no, that's not going to work. There's no way we can run today. Okay, we need to do something lighter on the joints today. It is what it is, but we actually can't run. That's super unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna actually give the air bike a solid run then. Apparently the air bike's really good for you, so yeah, it is what it is. But unfortunately, we really cannot run today. That's that's super unfortunate, but perhaps it's because yesterday we actually ironically pushed it to like too much. Well, I don't really know because yesterday we took so many breaks, but I never actually felt the joints dying. But this time it actually died. So we'll just do the bike thing. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we'll be doing this today. This is gonna be a lot easier on the joints. Damn. Okay, this is a lot easier on the joints. So we'll be doing this today. It is what it is. But we actually can't run. That's kind of unfortunate, isn't it? Like guys, I'm not even kidding. I, d- I don't really. It's like didn't even mean to like. No, no. All I know is that we literally cannot run. Like no joke, we literally cannot run. It's kind of unfortunate because we're supposed to eat lots of calories. So I don't know how I'm gonna. I guess we just have to let the body rest. Let the joints rest today, which means we're gonna be using the air bike. It is what it is. The air bike's not even nowhere near as efficient as running though. But as you can tell from this morning, we literally cannot. But apparently, I guess the air bike's also quite good. So we'll see how it goes. At least we can drink water now. And and you've got the mic in my mouth. Can't really do the stairs today either. Because going, I don't think we could do stairs either. I mean, currently just because there's someone there, but also it's because it works on the joints. actually disabled today. But apparently this is like nearly as good. I'll be the determination of that. I think we might take off the headphones. Or we can go our beloved stairs. Hold on. I don't know why I'm trying it out, but we haven't done stairs in a while. And maybe the joints be able to do it. I'll figure it out. Let's see if we actually can do the stairs or not. But because it's nowhere near as hard on the joints as jogging. Huh. Doesn't that remind us of old times? Just like old times. Just like old times. But only thing is, I don't think we actually can do stairs. We'll try though. Hmm. Apparently, surprised we actually can do. We actually can do stairs with our joints. Wait, what? Did I really do 6 speed back in time? Because this feels awfully slow. No, okay. Let's go back to air bike and just pump that out because this one still uses the joints a bit, and we really need to let the joints heal. It's pretty bad though. However, those stairs definitely are a nostalgia. They are the OG, but the running and jogging is completely much more intense than the stairs by a lot. I think today we'll just dedicate to the Stairmaster. I know, what is it called? The air bike. We'll actually go like full 30 minutes and just see how it looks. Now, I might keep the headphones on. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe just the headphones. I'll keep the headphones on for now. It's again, we couldn't run today. It is what it is. Next time, I'm gonna keep going until my joints feel better. It's gonna be slightly less calories, but it's alright. Should be right, I think. Okay, I mean, we could do this for 30 minutes. Ow. We could do this for 30 minutes. We could also do this for I don't know until we burn the same calories. Yeah, but the joints definitely just not. They couldn't run today. I knew it. I had a feeling this yesterday. Okay, hold on. Let me just get this started. I had a feeling about it yesterday because yesterday, right? In the morning after the running, like after a while, like in the, it's like, I think it's like at lunch or afternoon when I moved, like walked around, my joints, the right ankle and the left shin, not joints, okay. The right ones, I don't even know if it's called a joint, but it's like just definitely when you apply a bit of like pressure to like run or jog, it doesn't work. So running definitely won't work today. It is what it is. We could do walking, but I think this might burn a bit. This might be a bit more, maybe slightly as intense. Depends on how I do it. We could do walking, but this is really easy on the joints. Plus, it's new. On the stairs, again, we can do the stairs, but it's every time when I step up with the left foot, similar kind of. So it is what it is, really. But on the bike, the joints are like on this bike here, everything seems kind of fine. Yeah, this is kind of cheating because I'm using more of my shoulders than legs. I'm not using my arms right now. I'm just like holding onto it, right? But I'm not using the arms to push. I mean, I could use the arms to push, but then my legs are basically just having a free ride. So I say that it is increasing my heart rate. New towel, by the way, if you didn't notice, from the lore. I forgot that sitting on a bike is annoying. Sitting on a bike is annoying for your pants and undies. Oh, this is. Hold on 1 second. This might not be a viable option anymore, just because of how sitting on a bike seat is just gay. This is definitely using. I swear this is working out my shoulders more than anything. This is seriously working out my shoulders more than anything. It's a good shoulder exercise, I guess. Maybe decent cardio, I'm not really sure. Maybe not gonna lie, you know, I'm gonna have to go red dark again. It is what it is, but unfortunately, since I gotta have the mic attached to something else, it could work. I can talk with this one because this one's not even that hard. I just have the headphones off because screw it, it's only for running. It's only for running and jogging. This one's not even close to this. The intensity on this one's nowhere near as close. Nowhere near as close. Yeah, again, we really cannot run today. I mean, I don't have to say it anymore. I already proved it. Already proved it by trying. The joints will not work. However, going 6 speed on the stairs will work. But then again, we should try. We should just try this. Give it a proper like 30 minutes and see what happens. You see the differences with the running is that I literally can just close my eyes. No. I'm not allowed to close my eyes. I'm not allowed to think. I'm just fully awake and like full focus, right? That's why it's so intense. I guess I really worked it so hard that my joints just died. So I have to actually give it like a day or two of rest. Just see how things go, you know? But the thing about a bike in the stairs is that I literally can just hold on. I can close my eyes. I can finally like autopilot. That's what it's called. You can't autopilot jogging, it's way too hard to, or running, it's way too hard to autopilot that, or talk, because you're too busy breathing to half, like all the time. I guess when I don't need to hold the bars, I could just do this. It gives each other rest. Is that cheating? I don't know. But I think having the arms help assist in running. Yeah, it's good for like, it kind of helps with the lats and oblique, because you're doing lots of twisting motions, like Russian twists. This is more, I swear, it works out the shoulder so much. And the thing is that I'm not even using my shoulders or pushing. I'm not even like, I'm barely putting any pressure on these handles. I'm kind of just letting it guide and pull my body around. I'm not actually using it to like push. Because if I do watch, this is just using the back. Hmm, this is a bit way too peaceful. The stairs, the running was so much more like war. This is like nothing. But again, unfortunately, joints are so damaged that we usually can't even physically jog or run. Which is, I'm not sure if that's a big deal or not. I just say it is what it is. I think that's just the body telling us that we have to actually rest it. Ah, fuck. Do you guys just see that? Try to drink water and I hit myself. Because these stupid handles. I think the problem with these machines is that there's no like, it's all manual work. So, examples, if I'm drinking water, right? I can go slow, I go slower automatically. Whereas if I try to drink, okay, I keep hitting myself, dude. These are annoying. But the machines are like set. Okay, let's actually go faster. I think because we weren't pushing ourselves. Ow. Bro, I keep hitting myself with these handles. Okay, let's actually go faster. But it honestly feels like it's cheating using my arms. So next time, I think we'll have to. Okay, tomorrow, here's the plan. I'm gonna get more rest tomorrow. But also, if we literally can't run tomorrow, we will either do the stairs or speed walk. So I must admit, the shoulders do kind of hurt, even though I'm barely using them. They just get guided by the handles. Okay, we're going past 30 minutes. I have a new goal. Reach 10 kilometers. We're only at 9 kilometers, which is not good enough. Plus, shouldn't biking 10 kilometers be way easier? It is. You're on a bike. This is not a bad shoulder exercise too, by the way. By the way, the bike thing says we're going at 60 RPM. I wonder how fast I can get it to. 75? Oof, that hurts. 75 for like 1 second. Well, it looks like our pace is around 50, 58 to 60. 50. Without the handles, we go like 50. But ladies and gentlemen, it's basically 30 minutes. 50 seconds before it's 30 minutes. And we've officially kind of reached, well, not really, we haven't reached 10 Ks yet, but by the time it finishes, should be. Time is already off. Ow, hits my shoulders. And you got 10 kilometers done. It's kind of mundane though, because we're on a bike. But yeah, 10 kilometers in 20, 30 minutes. Okay, I need to show you guys the thing real fast. Because the moment I stop biking thing, the results are going to disappear quite fast. Ready? I'm not even, okay. You guys see it? 10 kilometers in 30 minutes. Only 154 calories. That is very, very little compared to the treadmill. But again, we literally cannot run. It is what it is. I'll slowly wait until I heal up. There you go. I think it's done now. Yeah. Again, really unfortunate that we can't really run, but again, it is what it is because it's literally our body telling us that we cannot physically run. Like it literally won't allow me to. Perhaps that is why we took so many breaks yesterday. Like so many breaks my body won yesterday. And it looks like my body won again today. Now, of course, I could be like, just change my mindset and run anyways, right? But literally the joints and ankles and, well, I'm not sure it's joints, but muscles or whatever you want to call it, literally will not allow me to. And I'm not looking forward to getting in a wheelchair. I know when to stop if the body tells me to. Kind of. I mean, what am I saying? I don't know. All I know is that it is what it is. Can't complain too much. We've already hit our goals of running like 11 speed. Because when I edited the footage yesterday, which because I was delayed in editing the footage, I managed to crop a screenshot of what the actual treadmill distance and time said. So yeah, it seems like after Saturday, yeah, I think after Saturday that was like the last time we ran consistently, right? And then on Sunday we took half a break, like we did 2 minute break on the air bike because I don't know, I think we didn't overeat, but we ate food too late, and that was definitely a problem. And then Monday was purely just my mind wasn't awake, and the body just kept stopping me every 10 minutes or 8 minutes. So we had to stop like 4 times, plus a fifth time of just casually walking. But we still managed to hit 10 Ks at the end of the day. And then today, the joints literally would not even like. Look, when I do this, I literally cannot put pressure on this right foot. Like the moment I run like this, it won't work. Also, the new regime I tested out yesterday, eating, like eating before calisthenics. I'll talk about it later. Shut up. But I'll tell you about that later. Just shut up. Stretch and get to work. We're not even that wet at all. We're not even wet at all. Yeah, the bike thing is definitely not a very high intense cardio thing. Literally just sitting down doing nothing. And it wasn't that intense. Could have pushed harder. Could have pushed harder. Here's the manual. So tomorrow we'll either just run or jog at us. I think we're just gonna have to walk tomorrow. That's the plan tomorrow, depending on how we feel tomorrow. or how the joints want to react. If we could run, we'll run. If we literally joints are still damaged, we'll either do the stairs or just walk, or like speed walk, or like just walk at a speed where it doesn't cause me to do something like this. Like, kind of, yeah. Do you think it's the shoes that would cause that joint? These shoes are like heavier, bulkier. But the thing is though, when we ran yesterday with these shoes, zero blisters, zero nothing. But it's nowhere near as agile. I think due to so much blabbering around this morning that we actually somehow still delayed in the time. Kind of, yeah. We spent like an extra 10, I'd say 6 minutes of blabbering around. Because technically on the air bike, we actually did longer than 30 minutes. It's just that we left and then came back. Huh. How nice was that? Already set up for me. Appreciate that. Oh wait, we need to drink the water. And I was going to talk about the update on the regime test yesterday, which was eating food like first thing after training instead of calisthenics and editing. And I'll tell you about the results. Because the results are a bit shocking. Not really. It was actually quite nice, but the time it took was surprisingly was a lot different to what I initially thought. Okay, first of all, let's drink some water and get to talking. Well, later after getting some legs done. Oh shit! What the hell? Okay, that did not feel good. Oh no. Okay. Oh, this is not. That did not feel good at all. Dude, that felt kind of heavy. Oh, thing is because the legs are already so dead from running so much. That actually felt not. Oh, that was a bit. Okay, well, okay. This water's done, but that one goes in the bin because if y'all know, the bottles of the masking tape means that it's due for demolition. That it makes sense. Trying to use fancy words. Yeah, there's so much to talk about, but I need to drink the water first. There's a lot of things to talk about today. A lot of things. Also, the legs are like dying. Like that first initial drop down was like, wow, joints and muscles all tense. It's literally just these like muscles around here near the calves. I'm gonna have to dump that water bottle after this. Oh yeah. Wait, we did hip thrust like twice in a row this month. But like that we've done hip thrust like twice in a row. But now with the new regime, my hip thrusts are getting a lot more, what is it called? Fast? Oh no, it's just like functional. That's what I call it. Hip thrusts are getting a lot more functional now. Instead of doing like heavy weights, it's like rapid. Boom, 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 boom. Dude, there's so much to talk about, but I need to drink water. But I think we need to do lunges today, and we need to do some hamstrings. So yeah, which means Romanian deadlift, which we have not done in a minute. No hip thrust today. It is what it is. So much to talk about, but I have to think later. There's a lot to talk about. So much to talk about. What is done? Okay, I can finally talk. So basically, yesterday we did. I ate food before calisthenics or editing, and man, let me tell you about that food. I did not know 600 grams of rice. It didn't even didn't even match the calories. I was so surprised yesterday. Dude, when I put that 600 grams of rice, I was like, yep, that's what the carbs I need. Nope, I was wrong. Apparently, if I really wanted enough carbs, I need like a kg of rice. So yesterday I was like dying in the morning. Not dying, but I'll talk about it soon. I'll talk about yesterday. But it was an interesting test. And it's something I liked so much that I'm going to do it again today. Except there's going to be less rice, I think. Shit, I do remaining deadlift. Okay, well, that area is occupied, so I guess that just leaves this area for me. It's a bit, not many people here today, so it's fine. And how do I want to do this? Put you here? I've actually never, I don't think we've actually been here before. Well, Deep Blue hasn't really been in this area before. It's a bit of an interesting kind of area for Deep Blue. How often have we gone to the squat rack? Not very often. I'll just do that for now. How much weight do we want to put on? Nothing. 20 kgs is already enough as a starter, so we'll do 20 kgs as a start. I completely forgot I'm wearing blue. Completely forgot I was wearing blue towel. When I bought the towels, it said assorted. I had a chance of having black and blue, so I ended up getting one black and one blue. How do I even look with the blue one? I look a lot different with the blue one. It is what it is. I mean, I got blue pants on. Okay, well, who actually knew that uh, I'm too short to shut up? The range of motion was so bad, I have to use this, unfortunately. Oh, not unfortunately, but it's just, it is what it is. I have to use this thing because, as you can tell, the range of motion just on flat ground, I don't get enough depth. So I'm going to use that to see if we can like get a bit more depth. Maybe add some weight. I'd say 5 kgs at max. Or, yeah. So what's he going to say? Yeah, there's some stuff. Oh, yeah. Drank all the water. Drank all the water, but we need to talk about yesterday's results. We need to talk about that. But that is probably why muesli is one of the most OP things. Muesli is definitely one of the most OP. I mean, oats in general. The muesli is OP, I think. The only thing about the muesli is it's got quite a lot more, way more sugar than rice, but and it's right, really. It's about the calories. So wait, hold on. Before we talk, let's see how standing up works. I think no, I mean this blue thing's definitely going to work a lot better. It's going to have a way better range of motion for us because we're shorter. Yeah, see? Oh, that's good. That's good. I can't even reach it. That's how you see the difference? With I can't even reach it. I have to like bend down and oh crap. Oh shit. Okay. That's good. That's the good. That's good. I could actually now. Also, 5 kg is a bit too heavy. Right, what does it talk about? Yes. So let's go in depth about the carbs and the results. So pretty much yesterday we ate breakfast or we ate the final meal first thing after training, and the results were in. It took I'd say it took around an hour and a half to eat all that food. The reason it took so long was definitely because of the rice. 600 grams of rice was got me bloated pretty badly. Not badly, but it's just like a lot of rice. But okay. First of all, rice was a lot. Who knew that 600 grams of rice wasn't enough to reach my 2,600 calories? so I had to include some bread and then muesli at the end. So the crazy thing is that rice is about 3 times less carbs than the muesli, but at the same time the muesli's got like more sugar, but it's also got like fats like nuts. Rice is probably just pure white rice, so I think in the long term, rice is probably a better kind of carb, I guess. There's also some bread. I mean, rice is okay. Definitely, if we have the chance, I don't know, because it took a really long time to eat. But today I'm gonna just try pure. If there's no rice available, I'm gonna try pure muesli. But the thing about this one is this time the muesli we're using is the fruit variant, so there's some fruit in there. So the sugar's gonna be quite high, so don't need the honey today. The reason I had honey yesterday is because the rice has no honey, no sugar, no raw honey. But yeah, so eating the food like before editing in calisthenics is definitely, I would say it was quite nice because first of all, I get a huge digestion time, or like maybe 2 to 3 hours of extra digestion time, which, hold on. See, this is why I had to drink water first. So the range of motion is really good here because I'm so tall. So it's not that. Oh yeah, pretty much. So eating food earlier in the morning is so much better. It's a lot better. And let me get a different angle so I'm not blocking the dumbbells. I'll put you right here. So yeah, eating the food early in the morning is quite nice because I get like 2 extra digestion time. Oh, sorry, 2 hours of extra digestion time. So by the time it's this morning now, stomach has actually consumed it all. Who would have thought? So that's one positive thing. I enjoyed that. So this morning and last night, definitely the things was consumed. No, it was digested a lot faster. That's good. We also need to check the weight today. Like I already drank all the water. But yeah, eating it earlier, like before calisthenics, before editing, I would say was a positive because the digestion time was really good. Basically, intermittent fasting, if that's what you want to call it, but I don't really care. I just say digestion time, right? And then we also edited. So after eating, I just straight away edited, right? Then after doing some editing or some data work, I kind of went towards the dips and pull-ups, and then I did the push-ups and squats. But then the moment I tried to do abs, couldn't do it. I had to like do another hour of 2 hours of digestion time. So can't necessarily do the abs and the calisthenics for like at least 3 to 4 hours after eating because it's that bad because it's really bloated. Not bloated, but like just full, you know. And then what else is there? Yesterday we caught up with the editing quite nicely. Managed to get in the Mr. Nightmare video as well, or horror story. Those horror stories are quite good. It allows me to talk a lot more, and it's like I get to judge everyone's stupidity. It's great, which is kind of ironic because I put myself in similar scenarios. Like, why would I go to the pier with the rent? Like, with that episode, we went to the pier and there was like that man that was like hovering around, had to like have a knife in my pocket the whole time. It is what it is. Right, so yeah, lots of things to talk about. Very lots of things, but this is three, right? Yeah. Can't wait for the lunges. Lunges are going to stretch my legs quite nicely, I think. So wait, yeah. What else is there? Edited, so ate the food. Edited. Who knew that rice took so many carbs? No, took so little carbs. I thought rice didn't have that many carbs, or had lots more carbs, but apparently not. So the muesli is a lot more dense and feels, again, muesli will expand, but so does rice. Is that really about it to talk about? Yeah, so we're gonna do it again today. Eat food first. Eat food as early as possible, and then we'll just have to delay the calisthenics later on. So yeah, yesterday it took, I'd say, yeah, and then just drink the water. So live streams are gonna end up being later. It's alright. Could do a marathon today. Today's raining. But yeah, so was that what I wanted to talk about? Just eating breakfast earlier. Four, so next one's four. Then we can go check our weight. Check our weight. Yep. So yeah, regime is pretty nice. I enjoyed yesterday. Except when I started doing the abs, definitely the digestion was like I had to actually stop. Because the moment I did like 10 up and down planks, I could literally hear the stomach like moving. I was like, damn, okay, let's give it a bit more time. But when it's during the push-ups and squats, the stomach was like chill. It wasn't like moving around. Even the dips and pull-ups, it was chill. But for some reason, well, not really. Not the moment we start working on abs, stomach is like no, like planks and stuff. Not with the full stomach. All right, this is the fourth. I'm gonna go check our weight. Do one more of those, and yeah. Damn, we're actually quite late today. It's fine. It's fine because I'm not in a rush because we're eating straight away anyways. Plus, it seems like it's gotten quieter this month, significantly quieter. Because it's December, the rush isn't really here anymore. Usually there's an influx around. There's usually a lot more people. Seems like they have slacked off. All right, I'm assuming we're like 68 now, right? We're bulking. Huh? We actually are 68. There you go. 68.10. Isn't that interesting? Bulking. 2,600 calories. We'll just let it do its work. One thing though for sure is that last night in the mirror, top two abs are there. So again, we'll see how it goes. We are increasing weight, but that is because we are eating 2,600 calories, which is like 500 calories more than. Well, I mean, this is a huge increase compared. It's probably like 1,000 increase if you think about it. When I was like borderlining 62, when I were like when we were around 62, I think we were like eating at 1,000 something calories deficit. But now we've increased it to 2,600, and we'll see how it goes. Just see how it goes. Do you think we'll reach 70 kgs? Maybe. 68 kgs. Definitely bulked, but again, we had to just let it do its thing. Because surprisingly, we're actually still minus. It's really just the carbs. Now, where do I want to do my lunges? Where do I even do them? Where would I even do them? Are we late today? I feel like we're significantly late. That's okay, because again, we eat food straight away anyways. So I don't really mind staying here a bit longer than usual. Videos are longer as well. This is really good for it feels good. I will apply efficiency to this. I think the mic might disconnect. No, I'm gonna apply efficiency to this. Okay, the lunges feel good. But I'm not sure if they actually mean it's good or it's just putting more tension on my joints and stuff. You know, matter of fact, it doesn't even feel like stretching. I think I'm just working it again. Maybe I'm just adding more pain to it. No, I just realized. You started recording, didn't you? No, you didn't. Thought you disconnected there because that's so far away. But yeah, matter of fact, now I think about it, I think the lunges aren't actually helping. At first, I felt like I was stretching it. I was like, damn, these lunges are stretching the muscles. But if I think about it properly and logically, I'm actually just working them even harder. Because the actual rest them, you don't do anything. So I can't just sit there and do nothing. Mr. Nightmare today, kind of feel like it. I mean, they make the earth logs longer, but the earth logs aren't gym or training or fishing or hunting. It's everything I do except for the arc days. However, maybe I should. Uh, I don't know. I no. I mean, I could add what I did. I could add like a little voiceover section. Maybe I could start doing that for the earth logs. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. But only problem. Oh, there's actually a problem now. Is that when I record with OBS, it uses NVIDIA, which Final Cut Pro cannot read. And the only way Final Cut Pro can read is if I use DaVinci first to export it. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that problem out. I'll think of a solution. Just have to change recording settings maybe. Or maybe remux it. These lunges are not really... Huh. I will apply efficiency to them. Oh yeah, the kettlebell swings are still quite hard. I've been figuring that out. Even 10 kgs is still... At max, I could do like 40 kettlebell swings before it's like I can't stop. I have to stop for a bit. So I have to like do probably either I get a lighter kg one and go higher reps. Think I might do higher reps and lower weight. Uh, 4 kgs. How heavy is that? 4 kgs, 8 kgs. There's no 6 kg, is there? No, the rest are like 12 and 8. There's not even a 6 kg for me to test out. I don't know what I'm doing. But you will go there. Hopefully no one... There you go. Look at that. Oh yeah, so I might have to make a note for that. Might make myself a note. Nope, never mind. I was gonna say I could make myself a note. I'll figure it out. But maybe I could start doing like voiceovers for what I did today in the gaming section. But it's for like, whatever, I'll figure it out. One thing I do know is that the food's a bit less, very not as efficient as before. Because again, it took us like an hour and 30 minutes yesterday. But the reason was because I'd say most of it was actually cooking it. The thing is, I wasn't even cooking it, it's just reheating it and eating it. And kind of 600 grams of rice alone is already insane. But I had to add like bread. That's why muesli seems like the most efficient thing. Because muesli, actually, really depends. Because last time I did a large muesli thing, it was using one that only had seeds and nuts and oats. But this one I got, which is the other variant, has dried fruit in it. So that might be different. Not as much as a wet starch thing, but hold on. How much have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So last one. feels decent. Yeah, so eating before might be a bit better. Really depends, but I mean, again, when we did the huntings in the early mornings, we didn't even like no like pretty much when I eat the last final meal, I literally am like disabled for like and 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 hours. 3 hours I could, do normal stuff, right? Like after 3 hours I could do like push-ups and squats and dips and pull-ups. But abs, no go. Have to give like it 4 hours. Also it depends because the rice was like I think it was the rice that's the main issue, maybe? I don't know. Again, they're not really too worried. I know that we're doing just as the regime says, so cool. Now it's just even more efficiency in calves, calves, whatever you want to call it. I will apply a very fast efficiency to it. I don't even do heavy calves, you guys know that. We literally just do like 5 kgs, 5 kgs. So yeah, pretty much we'll just see how we recover for tomorrow and then we shall continue trying to run. If not, we'll try walk fast. Maybe we might just do a whole incline, but again, we kind of want them to recover, but the only way to recover is just to sleep, right? I don't really know. Just give it a couple days. But I'm gonna definitely try again tomorrow. I'm gonna apply normal speed. Is there anything else to talk about besides us just continuing to bulk or trying out 2,600 calories, seeing how it goes? And again, though, this last night I did check the mirror and the top two abs are there. So just see how it goes, honestly. And also, as you know, days of digestion might be different. Not really sure. Depends on the. Really depends. Because I remember one time I excreted like so many times in one day, and then the next day was we were super light. So it really depends. I'm not really afraid of talking about excretion because that's literally part of the thing. No one else talks about it. Actually, matter of fact, no one does talk about it, huh? No one talks about how many shits you take. Not even like bodybuilders or like strongmen. They don't talk about the other part of the game, which is obviously the dark, which is excretion, but it's just natural. It is what it is. You know, shits are part of the game. Because if you eat it, it comes out. Sorry, if you're like eating food while watching this, GG. It is what it is. I mean, you can see people on YouTube talking about the comments, right? Saying how it's like the RIP at the toilet. It's not really that bad. Because if you eat fiber and stuff, then your poo's just solid. So, yeah, it's not really a big deal. That I'll tell you one thing though, the most annoying thing about it, not pooing, but in general about excretion, is the goddamn water. I mean, you guys already know that, right? If you see my streams, bro, it's like nearly every 10 minutes. But I mean, I am drinking like a crazy amount of water because I try to get it done as fast as possible in the morning. But if I notice like hunting or I have to do something, I literally just stop drinking water. I just stop drinking water because I know I'll survive for like that long. But when I know I'm gonna be inside in the jail, I'll just drink mass waters. So it's like when you start drinking lots of water, it's like literally every 10 minutes or 15 minutes you have to pee. But I mean, it makes sense because you're drinking about 1, 3, 4.5, 6, it's around 7.5 liters of water, kgs of water. Now that you think about it, 7.5 kgs of water. Come on, like 7.5 kgs. Obviously, it's gonna come out. That's a lot of water. But that's only like obviously is more than 7.5. 7.5 is just the standard checklist. But obviously, when it's more hotter, you drink more. So around like 8 liters of water. I'm not sure if I had this on Earthlog or not, but I used to do this lemon shot every morning. I used to do it. I didn't. Yeah, I remember that. I don't know if it was before Earthlogs, but before Earthlogs, I used to have like lemon lemon shots before I did a cardio. Supposedly that was supposed to help, but then after a while, I figured out that the the light and dark benefits wasn't really up to my. I made a logical determination to stop the lemon shots, mainly because my front two teeth were like getting pretty damaged. I had to use like this metal flosser to. Oh, did you really? It is what it is. Okay, well, it looks like we have failed. I mean, no, looks like you stopped recording. I don't know when, but maybe it is what it is. You cut out for a good reason. I kind of accepted that whenever you get cut out, whenever like you just stop recording, I just accept that whatever I said is lost and lost forever. So I'm not sure what you saw or not. It is what it is. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm done.